my name is Katie Lindell, and for the past 2 years, I have been traveling the globe studying and locating the most obscure activism groups. So come with me on my journey to find out how you can change the world in ways you never thought possible. Now I'm in New Jersey, and I'm going to visit Terry Regis and Michael Jerome, heads of the AAH, Americans Against Houses.
Welcome to our home, Katie Lindell.
So you guys, tell me about this structure that you live in.
Well, structure refers to a house. This is not a house. This is a rock.
Clearly, it's a rock. Some people think life without a house would be, really difficult, really crazy, but we actually live a fairly luxurious life, don't we?
We do. We spoil ourselves a lot.
We do.
It's really nice.
It is. We get to eat out every night because there is no kitchen. So, we have an excuse to go to a restaurant every night. We get to bathe in just the fresh rivers. We're just so, we're one with, we're two with nature.
Yes, very.
So, how did your organization come to be?
Actually, Katie, I am ashamed to say that I spent my entire childhood living in a house.
I on the other hand, did not. I was actually raised by the wolves.
So, well, obviously, since Michael here was not raised by human civilization, he went to college at a different age than most human beings. And so when he was 30, he went to college, and I, at the same time, happened to be 20 years of age. So I met him, he told me his story, and I was really inspired. I'm a very impressionable person.
Yeah, he really embraced the idea of living in the wilderness, and I told him how I was really enriched by living with Mama Wolf. So basically, we just decided that it would be a great idea to start this organization, really, because we really wanted to spread our ideas together of living in the wilderness, really, but not really so much as living in the wilderness, but just not living in a house. Because houses are what destroy the morals of people.
Why do you feel so strongly against houses?
Well, you see, houses, they require a lot of energy, So, like, the average one-bedroom apartment will require heating in the winter, air conditioning in the summer, water, gas or electricity.
Oh, God.
Gas and or electricity.
Oh, my God.
It's horrible.
It's really, oh, my God.
And
I can't even listen. I have to step away for a second.
Yeah, Michael actually, I think, has it a little bit tougher than me. It's closer to home than me.
I'm back.
You okay, buddy?
Just hurts.
I feel you.
Feel good.
You get emotional.
We do.
So how many members are in your organization?
Well, a good number, maybe. Well, some of them drop out from year to year, and then we gain some. It's about 10.
A little fewer.
Maybe fewer, maybe
By the end of the year, we're expecting about 5 to 6.
Yeah, globally
Wow.
We're talking global.
We're talking global.
Wow. Would you like to give me a tour of your rock?
Oh,
We would love to.
Of course, of course.
So I see we have an entrance here.
Actually, this is the back door.
Oh, okay.
We prefer if you use the front door.
Yes. We've actually decorated a little bit with the natural flora and fauna of the wilderness.
Wow.
You see, we have some poison ivy, some spiders and ants, cobwebs. We really want to get the natural feel.
There's our garden right there, in the very back. Michael tends to that more than I do, to be honest.
Wow, it's very snug in here.
Oh, it's cozy.
It's lovely.
It's really nice.
It's great in the winter because the structure, like the shape of the structure, actually provides somewhat of an insulation factor.
Definitely.
In the summer, it gets a little bit hot, but we spend most of our time outside doing
Yeah.
things like walking.
So, how do you feel about your neighbors?
They're nice people, but we just don't support their
World views.
exactly. Their views on houses.
We have had.
They're pro house. We're against houses.
We have had, yes, exactly. We have had instances, however, where they have approached us about our lack of house, and they have asked us if we wanted to maybe come in because we per se smell bad. We don't have a shower.
Also, sometimes when they have guests over, when they get kind of angry, they ask us to leave. They claim that's their property. We really don't see that, but
It's everyone's property.
we
It's the planet Earth.
don't really see property as a thing.
Like,
It
yes,
exists.
they have purchased this particular area of land, but it's the Earth's property, and we are closer to the Earth than they will ever be, those house owners.
Makes me sick to my stomach.
It really does.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
Thank you for speaking with me, showing me around, and telling me all about the AAH.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Our pleasure.
Thank you. Yes. Okay.
Really.
Goodbye.
House dweller.
Well, that was interesting. Now I'm going off to Atlanta, Georgia to talk with the heads of an organization called the Pro-Skeetos. Hello, Jim.
Hello.
So-
It's Jim Bob.
Jim Bob?
Jim Bob.
All right.
Jim Bob Stevens.
Jim Bob Stevens, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Finally, thing.
So,
Girl.
your organization is called Pro-Skeetos.
Yes, we are in favor of mosquitoes. Listen, mosquitoes they are just taken for granted, really. I mean, people they're just slapping them left and right on their arms, and they don't know what the harm that they're doing.
But, Mr. Steven, don't mosquitoes spread many harmful diseases?
Here's the thing. Mosquitoes are known to spread malaria, West Nile virus, universal throat cancer, and the common cold. Alright, so in these third world countries, they're blaming mosquitoes for these diseases that they're getting. And I mean, I know some people are with me on this one, but mosquitoes are getting a bad rap for these things that are probably caused by Satan.
So, what purpose do mosquitoes serve in the world?
Okay, mosquitoes, they are some of nature's finest insects. They're like the gods of the insect world. Alright, who was at the Capitol when Martin Luther King Jr. was giving his I Have a Dream speech? It was mosquitoes, alright? They were there, alright?
But don't they cause an annoyance with all the bites and the itching?
Armadillos are an annoyance. Mosquitoes aren't annoying. You know armadillos, they cause thousands of deaths a year. Why don't we hear about armadillos on the news, alright? You know?
Wow. So, do you think the world is a better place with mosquitoes?
The world would be a better place without armadillos.
But we're talking about mosquitoes, not armadillos.
What we should be talking about is armadillos. Because they're the real problem. I may be pro-skeeto, but I'm anti-armadillo.
Well, Jim Bob Steven, thank you for talking with me today.